All right. What's up? What's up? What's going on? Let me just go ahead and get everything set up real fast because I really appreciate you guys. And let's just make sure we can get people kind of rolling in just a little bit here. There we go. What's going on? Good afternoon, everyone. Don't mind me. I just got out of the dentist. Almost spent 4 hours just trying to get a crown. But I do appreciate you guys for joining in. I see there's a few people kind of straggling. The chats. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up. Actually, I should have had all this prepared. What am I doing? What am I doing with myself? But I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving weekend. I know I did because of all the food, all that delicious stuff. I hope you guys really enjoyed yourselves over the weekend because that's what it's all about, right? If you guys have played anywhere, I mean, I know I've been lacking on the gameplay, but you know, it's the holidays. I'm a grown ass man. I got priorities, right? But you know, I hope you guys are getting out there kind of playing because I've noticed the player base has been steadily decreasing little by little. And there's a guy, I forgot his name. I got to link it in the description, but he does talk about kind of the decrease in the community a bit, which is unfortunate because now we're kind of seeing now all over the country instead of just normally out here. But I'm going to play a little bit of prop hunt because I know you guys see the Call of Duty in the background. Why is this not popping up? Well, I had a whole ass, literally like a whole doc, just kind of going into. This is what happens with technology, man. Um, is there anything you guys are interested in for this upcoming holiday season? Are you guys gonna get any guns? Did you guys ask for anything? Is your significant other, your parents, your siblings, are they getting any of you guys, anything airsoft related? Let me know, cause honestly, that's just something I can use as a reference to ask my girl something to get me. Probably that MCW9, honestly. But that she would hate me. You know, she'll always hate me. She'll always tell me, "You spending more on airsoft shit again?" Well, she doesn't sound like that, but you guys get the idea. Um, Damn, what happened? Am I not connected to the internet here? I am. I don't want my resume. You know, it's interesting. I might go to GamePod. Why is nothing here? What's nothing going on? Oh, because it's considering me offline apparently. Okay, well that's kind of dookie. Well, um, I'll just pull up my Google Doc on the laptop since it's not really on the main thing. But again, thank you guys for joining because I am definitely just going to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on in the competitive scene. But before we get to that, of course, thank our sponsors. Hold on, did someone comment? I want to thank our sponsors for this stream. Of course, we got Nepro Speedsoft gear. They're also making milsim gear and paintball gear. If you guys haven't noticed, they're based out of Spain and make really good quality gear. Check them out if you guys get a moment. Of course, you can always use my code Ferny. That's FERNY for 5% off on a normal day. Probably want to get that 10% discount during the holidays. Make it happen. Check it out. Add account. They're really gonna add an account? Jeez. Hold on, I gotta use my fingerprint for this. Someone commented, yo, I noticed on your new video, you said you would shout the most like comment. What happened with that? You know what, bro? I do apologize. I did see your comment. Typically, I've been kind of doing that on the basic gameplay videos, but I will shout you guys out. If that was you, I do apologize, and I am going to definitely shout you out on the next gameplay video. I try to keep it on the gameplays just because it makes it a little bit more consistent, a little bit more interesting, especially just to kind of get that engagement. But when it comes to just regular videos, whether that's reviews or just anything else, I just try to keep it simple. What's up, Caber? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you had a good turkey day. Or thanks taking, because the white man hurt my people. I'm kidding. I love everybody. But yes, Hunter, I got you, bro. I know you just got pardoned by the president, but you know I got you too. I'll pardon you as well. Yeah, before I get into the prop hunt thing, I had a whole. Why is this asking me? I had a whole. This is why you don't do anything. Okay, on Google Docs, and I thought I had it all set up on the iPad, but I guess not. So we're just gonna kind of let that go in the back. Milsim West Wing. Me. Um, I'm thinking hopefully sometime like during the summer, during the fall for sure next year. And those are my plans. Just trying to get moving forward because I got a lot of stuff that's going on in the first half of the year of next year, especially a lot of weddings, especially a lot of other stuff to go to. It's going to be interesting. Of course, EDC would probably be the last thing going into the summer. And of course, I still got to sell my house. I got to sell my house. But yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that eventually. But yes, eventually, Caber, I know you've been bugging, not bugging, but I know you've been asking me. I love you, man. Um, and we'll get to that eventually. Hopefully, Tacos Airsoft. You looking like me with technology? Oh, tacos. But you're too kind, man. I appreciate you. Um, yeah. So let's get right to it because I know you guys are just kind of coming in, coming out, coming in, going out. But the main thing is, with Speedsoft, I haven't really had too much time just because, again, my priorities, I'm trying to get, some stuff out of the way. I'm trying to get my house all settled. Trying to do the YouTube thing. But at the same time, I'm also trying to take care of my family. I'm just trying to go back and forth between everything right now. It's kind of a, challenge to keep it all balanced. I have had way more interest when it comes to playing recreational games. But unfortunately, you also see that low player base at CQB City as well as GamePod. What's up with that? I don't know. And I feel like there's a few factors. Of course, one of the biggest ones being inflation, which I will talk about going into the Speedsoft scene. And then, of course, the holidays, people going back to school, and maybe just the whole community or the hobby has gotten stale as a whole. So something to think about because I know a lot of fields have been pretty much keeping it fairly consistent. Nothing new has popped up. Not a lot of people have gotten interest, and I feel like all the interest has basically died down since COVID, since the pandemic. People are watching YouTube. People are watching videos of people playing, like airsoft, airsoft Alphons, US Airsoft, and then there's a few others. What's up, John? Hopefully the volume isn't too bad for you guys. I'm going to turn it down just a tad bit. So I'm going to be playing a few rounds of this. And then let me turn on my mixer real quick. So I can also turn down the Call of Duty on my end because it's like I'm hearing that over me. What's up, John? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you also had a good turkey day. I'm just here shooting a shit with everybody, and I hope you guys are having a good day so far. Again, I just got out of a dentist, so please bear with me. I was almost in there for about 4 hours placing a crown. Crazy. Why would I do that? Well, I need good teeth, and I need to keep them. I got my coffee. I'm good. This is my first cup. I had to wait like almost 2 hours for me to get this in my system. I haven't even eaten this morning, so I still got to wait another hour or two. It's all good. Hunter, yes, I see it was on your outplaying Airsofter vid. Yeah, I know it's been a minute. I do intend to play a GamePod, and of course I got you, bro. I got you. I'll never forget anybody who has made the most comments. Of course, I got to work on that a little bit because it seems like everyone's just commenting whatever. But before we get into the nitty gritty, again, we're just going to be playing a little bit of prop hunt. Just kind of keep it fun, keep it positive, being optimistic for the scene in general. I know because, again, I was just talking about right now, you got a low player base that's going into the recreational side, and that's been my interest recently. I got my MTW right here based off the Article 1. My custom MTW, I love that thing to death, so much so that I want to get the MTW 9. Now, I have my MCX here that I did build on little by little, and I bought it a year ago. I haven't really taken it out to the field yet. I lost interest in it after a few months, and it's just kind of sitting there. So I'm going to take it out this weekend, and hopefully it goes well. And I am planning on selling that. I'm selling my Vorpal Bunny. That's that pink pistol you guys have seen in my story. Selling that. So if you guys are interested, hit me up. Can cut a deal. And then eventually I'll sell the MCX at some point. But again, I'm always interested in playing. What am I? A chair? Oh shit. I don't know if you guys have gotten a chance to play prop hunt, but this shit is too good. Oh my god. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and then my favorite spot that no one really checks is right here. Check that out. Nobody ever guesses you're here. Look at that. They're all gonna be running from there. Some guy's gonna be running from there. Why is that guy a tree? The guy's just treeing up over there. That guy's gonna get caught. Oh, he switched up his prop. Okay, they're coming. Oh, did I fucking decoy? Whoops. Oh no, I didn't decoy. Okay. Yeah, but I'll talk a little bit about the MCX in a bit here, and my plans for Speedsoft and everything, and kind of talking about how this entire year went. But prop hunt has got to be the most funnest thing out of Black Ops 6. Of course, there's some controversy, if you guys don't know about Black Ops 6. Allegedly, there is skill-based damage. If you guys have probably seen any inconveniences with trying to kill somebody after, you know, gaining a kill streak or whatever, or winning a few games, it takes a little bit longer on occasion to kill somebody, and that is the skill-based damage. You're doing too well, we're going to take away your skill. We're going to tune you down a little bit, bro. Nah, it's kind of crazy, man. Like, this is where Call of Duty's at. And honestly, I just wanted my dopamine fix, so that's why I bought into Call of Duty. Look, nobody can find me. I'm chilling. Like my teammate right here, the tree. What's the tree doing? He's going to get caught up. Watch, he's going to get shot. Eventually, if these guys aren't idiots. But for those of you just joining, this is where I'm at. Look at me, I'm a chair. Boom. Oh, that guy just passed me. I gotta stop playing around. He just passed me. This guy right there. He ain't gonna see me. Who shot me? Yo. There goes the fridge. Jesus, this game is ridiculous. Most of the time, if you were to jump in this area, nobody's ever gonna find you. If you can place yourself well enough, you're big chilling. Oh, it's just me and one other dude left. Let's see if he's gonna see me. Is he gonna see me? I think he shot my decoys. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, because majority of the time I'm hiding right here, well placed. Nobody's ever gonna see me. It's crazy. But what are you guys up to? Do you guys have any events you plan on going to for this year? Are there any tournaments you guys are planning on doing? Let me know. This guy is not gonna find me. I'm gonna take off my watch for this one. I'm gonna be ready to out juke everybody. We got this. What? That guy's tripping. 15 seconds till the next whistle. I hear a guy right here. Oh, he's right next to me too. He does not look up. Yeah, majority of the time, if you hide yourself within the building, in the shadow, you're all good to go. Because look, same beige color as the bricks. Nobody's gonna find you. They're all idiots, bro. Bunch of cran eaters. Nobody's gonna find you in this spot. I understand there's a tournament on the 14th at US Airsoft, which is near Reading. That's like 4 hours away from me. And then there's another tournament the day after at SCA. I think it's the 3v3. I might do that. I'm up to staying broke. I feel you, bro. I feel you, because everyone's fairly strapped for cash nowadays. Don't be ashamed of that, because it's happening everywhere. It's happening everywhere. 9 NSL events and 2 CSO events at SCA. Is that for 2025, or is that from this month to going into next? Because I did want to touch up on that, and hopefully you can give me your input, because I am kerfuffled with all the information that's been coming out. And honestly, I haven't really gotten into the nitty gritty, just because I'm going to be so distracted. My ADHD is not going to let me. Oh, I won. This guy ain't going to find me. Easy peasy. Look, that's it. That's the prime location of real estate. I wasn't even paying attention to the game for like another minute. For 2025. US Airsoft canceled SCA on 15th. Okay. Damn, that's unfortunate. Is it true they're going to get rid of the speed field due to low turnout? Because that's one thing I've been hearing about little by little. It seems like an unfortunate circumstance for the field to be in. It doesn't seem like they're going to get rid of the field entirely, but the speed field side, it doesn't seem like that's making them any money. Kind of like CB City, where they had the speed field for a little bit, but their main bread and butter, of course, was their big recreational field. So they didn't really need the speed field overall. They just kind of had it there, you know, just for people to come by. I guess that's normal. Everybody knows you can't make money on Speedsoft. Unfortunately, that's usually not the case. I mean, you could have. It might be good. The hype kind of died down. Again, I feel like that's just post-pandemic vibes. People were getting into everything shortly after everything kind of went back to normal, and then now everything's fairly consistent. It's been coming stagnant, and now everyone's kind of going back. Waiting for the next game. We're gonna play 2 more rounds, and I'm gonna get into this nitty gritty. If they don't get players and teams, Speedfield may go bye bye, but it sucks. It's nice. It's a nice field. No, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I was dead set on going. What was it? The 22nd or whatever it was, the 21st of November. I was dead set on going with Jason and Andy. Yeah, but that is unfortunate. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Again, it's just the whole money thing, right? So it's not a lot of people are spending their time for it. A lot of things are expensive right now, and most likely things are going to get even more expensive. There's so many factors that just can go into that, and I feel like maybe this is the time for brands to actually step up and be like, all right, we've been taking advantage of you guys. Maybe we can actually just decrease our prices, and maybe we can help you out a bit. I'm just kidding. Chat disconnected. What? That doesn't make any sense. Speedfield's agenda politics of airsoft. Everyone talks about it being important, but in reality, it never moves a needle. Fight me. I wholeheartedly believe you, bro. That's why we do Milsim West. That's why we got to do Milsim West, bro. Look. So I literally built this. This is a whole Speedsoft gun. I talked a little bit about making the grip. I am going to make a video on how I did it. Basically, just kind of buying everything little by little, just secondhand, whether that's through friends, through Hop Up, or even just on sale through other stores online. The best way to do it, and I can tell you how, especially the way I made the grip. I know people have been asking about it. Basically, this entire build is just a jack Polestar build with a Gate Titan 2. That is the Bluetooth FCU trigger board combo, so you don't need an extra component for the FCU. It is all Bluetooth. And of course, I put the battery in there at the upper receiver. All right, so evening gang, what's up? What's up, bro? And for Christmas, I'm supposed to get the Gate Pulsar with the Gate Titan AirTag upper and 185 millimeter inner barrel by AirTag. Sick, bro. Can't wait to see it, man. Hopefully, maybe I should have some of you guys just submit photos so we could just check out who's got like really good builds going on, because I want to see everyone's builds. I think that's what really got me hyped into airsoft in the first place. You know, like people like Demo, people like Nico that play a lot, especially with the MTW. He got me into MTWs a little bit, but it was mostly my friend Damien and Nick. But just kind of like having reference and just kind of peeking at everyone's builds and stuff. Sorry, I'm like again distracted. It's just this coffee's getting me a little wild. Hold on. But yeah, maybe if you guys had your builds, take some photos, because I would love to see it. Just kind of, you know, get people to get inspired, get out there, get going. If only I didn't live in Rhode Island. Sorry, I don't have my reading glasses. Milsim West looks lit. Pennsylvania, West Virginia, closest Milsim West to Rhode Island. Best events you can go to and save and spend your money. Oh, he's over here. I got you, bro. When I get it all set up, I will post a video and at you. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to hear. Again, yeah, dude, if you guys have videos or post content, just post it on your stories or even just your Instagram or whatever. Love to see it. Oh, there he goes. Got him. Got him. Speed is growing in the Midwest, at least in Indiana anyway. That's good. I'm glad. I feel like it's kind of stagnant in Northern California, but it's, you know, it varies. And I'm hearing the same thing in Southern California, even though they have Project N1 and Tax City. They have 2 different fields that they can choose from. What is this guy doing? Look at me, I'm a forklift. Ah. But yeah, I love looking at other people's builds, just getting a lot of, what am I? Trash can. All right, so we're gonna do something a little different here. I love this map for what it is, but I'm gonna do something a little different here. You know, my biggest main influence with anything Milsim related, I literally go to Japanese Twitter, and I'll just kind of fuck around on there. Oh, how did they not see me? How did they not see me? Ah! What's up, boy? Can't catch me. Ah! Why am I this? Why am I that? Ah! Sorry. I was trying to juke him. So I love this game. Call of Duty can be so good if it wasn't just so ridiculously stupid. I hate it sometimes, but it's good. It's good. I know you do HPA more than AEG, but I'm looking for a new AEG. Oh shit, sorry. The Specna Arms Prime looks decent, but not sure what's good anymore. Out of the box. Honestly, Specna Arms is pretty decent. But unfortunately, since they lost their main marketing guy, Charlie, I specifically no longer support them just due to how he was let go. So that, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be looking forward. But don't let me stop you. You, whatever works for you, good. Whatever makes you happy. And I feel like we don't get enough of that in airsoft. There's so much animosity for someone in the hobby that does something remotely different, and that's very unfortunate. Like you see people, like for example, who play milsim hardcore. That's fine. Do you, boo boo? But they hate on Speedsoft so much. It's crazy. Like, who cares, man? It's none of your business. It's not your money you're spending on them. Yeah, but it's my field, and I don't like interacting with them. Okay, bro, and then just go play Milsim West or something. Yeah, but that's a lot of money, and I have to make some time. Well, then shut the fuck up. So, now, you know what I'm talking about? There's a lot of people out there that love to complain, but they don't love to act on it. And, that's unfortunately what it is right now. After talking with Damien, I had to get an MTW. They're so good. Yeah, bro, you got to get one. You got to get on that. Speaking of which, going back to the carbon build I had, bro, this isn't even AirTac. I'm telling you right now, there's a guy by the name of Alvin. He is local to Northern California. I believe he's making a website soon, and I hope so because this guy is a godsend. He made me my own carbon upper. He buys these carbon tubes individually, and then he makes his own threading. He does the cuts himself. He does the 3D prints, the base. It's very well constructed. He knows what he's doing. I believe he's going into engineering because he works with CAD to get these designs up. You can only charge me $100 just for this. So, and I'm literally sure, like, you can literally make these yourself too if you wanted to, because the tubes, you can get like a few of these tubes for like less than $30. You just gotta find the right diameter for everything. Oh, an internal tracer, he's got that option too. So if you're looking to get an internal tracer, oh man, that's all set. His pistol uppers go crazy. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like he's so modest, and that's what I like about him. He's not someone who's money hungry. It's cool to be on that Black Mamba hype. You got to just grind, get your money up, do whatever. Just get better, improve. Be the better person than you were yesterday, right? That type of shit. But Alvin knows what he's doing. He has fun with it, and that's what I like seeing. You don't see too many people, unfortunately, having fun when it comes to airsoft, and I feel like it's just what we're missing. That's all we need. I'm dead right now. If you guys are just joining, I'm just playing some prop-up. This guy's just trolling too. It looks like we won our second round. We just need one more round to win. Casuals don't deserve opinions. What happened with Specna? My least favorite type of people. Yeah. So nothing. They just got rid of their more. Oh, look at me go. Sorry. They just got rid of their marketing guy. Who essentially helped basically reform their entire brand, because Specna wasn't really something that you really would first think about when it comes to buying a on the shelf type rifle. It's usually kind of like G&G or KWA or whatever, or an Arcturus or whatever. Unfortunately, after the whole marketing thing, they just pretty much let him go. For whatever reason, I'm not entirely sure. There's just that, unfortunate controversy behind it. Shoot his ass. Shoot his pee-pee. Do you think you would do a build with the Alu Edge AEG grip? Just did a build with one. Curious to see what other people think of the grips. I probably won't, and just because I have no real purpose for one. And I don't know. I don't really need another build. Like, I'm literally downsizing right now. And that's one of the main things is... Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah! This is gonna run me over. What the fuck? Ah! Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. This motherfucker, he thinks he's slick. What is he doing? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna run an Alu, but I mean, if you have one, I wouldn't mind running it for a round or two if we ever meet up at AEX again, just to kind of just test out. I'm pretty sure it's good. It's just not maybe for me right now. I do love me a good AEG though, if it's well souped up. I did sell my KWA E4, the Speaky B edition that I've had for a few years. It was a great rifle. Never let me down. Shoots straight ropes. KWA E4. Anything KWA nowadays, I think it's like a lot of these airsoft brands have rebranded, which is nice to see. Novich, KWA, Specna Arms, Arcturus. It's great. It's great. You know, gotta see a little bit more innovation in the airsoft thing. I think they're trying a little bit, but we'll see what happens in the future. Oh, he's back here. Easy. Because that's where I hid my trash can the other game. All right, we're going to play one more of this, and we'll get back right into it. I'll be there Sunday if you want to check it. I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know. So lucky I'm stuck with only going to CQB City. How's the turnout over there? How's the turnout at CQB City? Because every time I go, it seems like it's always dying out. It's like that the most people will probably get is between 25 people or 25 to 30 people. And then it decreases to like 10 people at the end of the day. And that's like after like 3 sessions or 3 rounds of just kind of playing around. Wait, are you talking about RAEX? Are you talking about RAEX is going to start doing 3-hour night games now? After how long? Almost 5 years? I gotta tell Damien and Nick. Because if that was the case, I'm going to be there. If that's the case, I'm going to be there after work. Like, all right, time to pump stop, you know? Shit. No, I'm just kidding. But that'd be nice. I'll probably just go out there with like a pistol. The field's so small. I can't really get too sweaty on that game. I just realized I gotta change the chat overlay because that font is kind of ugly. All right. Anybody else doing anything related to Speedsoft? Because I'm gonna get into it a little bit here. We are on our last game, and I'm gonna get into it a little bit more. Just get into that nitty gritty. I need more coffee. One sec, I'm gonna get more coffee. All right, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting so much. I really do appreciate it. They're up right now. I've been trying to go this Saturday. Oh, Saturday. Do they do weekend night games? That would be pretty interesting. I'd rather do that than like a Friday night. That'd be kind of cool. You have to run tracer rounds is what they say for night games, and hopefully should be good. I want to start, but I don't know if I should just get the SSG or just SSG1 or a high kappa. Oh, I haven't played this map yet. Totally up to you. totally up to you what you want to do. I think the SSG one or high kappa isn't bad. Depending on how often you play, I think it just kind of determines on how. Fuck. I don't think anyone's gonna find me. Maybe we'll see. Do you think people are gonna find me here? We'll have to, I guess, wait and see. Yeah, SSG one's pretty good. I haven't had one in a good minute, and I think that would be my next AEG build if I ever did one. Maybe I should get that. I heard the Lion Claws event at Nevada, that whole mall event, they only require AEGs, and for whatever reason, I'm kerfuffled because why are they not allowing HPA? Is it just for insurance reasons? What's going on? I want to get into another event. For sure, I'm doing Battle for LA, and I saw the tickets already out. ERT is the team I'm going to be on if you guys decide to do the event. Definitely go with SG1 over Kappa for Start Again. It's a good one. That's a good one. I was going to say, what do you feel about buying an SSP5, and do you know about Mac? Dude, bro, Mac Airsoft? Come on, bro. Okay. Look, man. My entire new build is all Mac based. This right here, the build that I made for under $700 secondhand. Look, the grip isn't Mac, but I'm gonna keep it like that because this is a grip that I made. It's a custom grip. It's janky, but it works. Oh wait, I thought I was already dead. Whoops. Well, there goes that. Bro, he hella saw me. Is the chat, is the thing delayed? Oh, my thing's delayed. Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm like looking at the overlay here on the YouTube on my laptop here. Because I don't have a Mac at this point. But bruh, running a Mac gearbox, the one that they collaborated with on AirTac. I have that. I have their little trigger guard. I have the butt plate. What else do I have that's Mac? I honestly would rather support Mac than any other brand out there because they're one of the founding fathers when it comes to making custom Speedsoft stuff. They've been around for like at least a few years now, and I wholeheartedly recommend them every time, and probably over Monk Customs because they have a little bit more support when it comes to shipping stuff out to people overseas. They're based out of Italy, as you know, in comparison to Monk Customs, who's based out of Netherlands. Of course, they have their own distributor out here, but the Monk Customs has their own U.S. distributor out here, which I believe is LA Airsoft, no longer LA Kappa. I don't know if that's a rebranding thing too, but lack of support is one of the things why I would never support Monk Customs. Based in, you know, that's just one of the main things. At least in the United States, it looks like they're thriving completely out there in the European scene, which is fine. If it works for them, it works for them. But unfortunately, they don't have any support out here. They are no longer. I'm just going on a tangent, but they're no longer building pre-builds due to lack of, people buying them. But Mac also worked with them until they got screwed over. I support Mac wholeheartedly, 100%. And they're really doing well for the community. Coming out with more innovative gear or stuff, components, whatever you need, it's out there. And that's what I like about the Mac gearbox that I'm using, the one that they collaborated with AirTac, because it's cut at the very top, gives me enough space for my upper receiver, and then I can put my LiPo in the gearbox too. It really depends on your setup. Like I said before, I'm running a Jack Polestar with the Titan 2. That's the Bluetooth FCU trigger board combo, so there's no other extra components. It's all in a trigger board. All Bluetooth, so you can just work on it on your phone. I will buy a Mac next. Love the innovation on that. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to go with the SSG1. I got to convince my parents to let me buy another airsoft gun. Hey, just say it's for your birthday or for Christmas or get those grades out, bro. You got it. I just got a Mac Airsoft handguard for my PCC build. Should be good. Yes, I also got a Mac handguard too. All my handguards that I got for Speedsoft purposes were usually from Mac. They know what to do. They know what they're doing. They're only doing Saturday right now for night games, and it starts at 5:30. Interesting. I mean, it's dark enough. No, I think that would be fun. Excuse me. Literally 3 games throughout the day. Not too bad. 2-hour session, 5:30 to 7:30. It shouldn't be too bad. Damn. So they're gonna be open later then, huh? AEX. I still haven't got to the other field. What was it, in Sacramento or Rancho Cordova, wherever it's at? The one where they banned that one kid. That's crazy. And what do you think about the SSP5? I got it on Black Friday for sale. Dude, the SSP5 is a phenomenal pistol. It's a good starter gun for what it is. Compared to Tokimarui, they don't like Tokimarui only has a few components that they're only able to create and distribute due to Japanese regulations. But of course, those pesky Europeans out there have barely any regulation when it comes to creating stuff like that. It's good. Check it out. I have a video on it. I literally made a review on it about a year ago. They sent me the SSP5. I love it. I sold it several months later because I haven't really used it since. But it's a phenomenal pistol. And I think one of my favorite qualities about the SSP5 is the fact that you can buy a holster and a little component that goes onto the side of the frame. So you don't need anything, like extra when it comes to, like having a holster or putting a pistol in a holster like most holsters need. So it's just literally a little clip on the side and you just clip it onto the holster, and it's very minimal and small and it's just perfect. It works. That's one of my favorite things about the SSP5. Pre-run MOSFET for the SSG. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I remember when I had the SSG one a few years back and I was using it as my primary. Oh, got him. I was using it as my primary. Sorry, I'm like super distracted. I'm not even playing anymore. I wanted to get a MOSFET pre-run. That was recommended to me, but they were always sold out, so I never really pursued it. My voice is kind of lowering up a bit. Let me ask you guys a question for the people that are in here. It looks like on my end it's showing 18, so that's good. Appreciate you guys again. But do you feel like this scene is kind of dying out? And not just because it's New Year's or it's the holidays or anything or school's in, but do you feel like in general, recreational, Speedsoft, milsim, do you feel like the player base is dying out a little bit? Like it's slowing down, not dying, but slowing down. I got to get your thoughts on that because, again, like I said before, I've been seeing it a little bit at CQB City, where normally the games are always sold out. There was at least 60 or more people per session per day. And I would get a lot of people. I get a lot of good, playtime in and stuff like that, because you always have to deal with a lot of people going in kill house, going around, running around, whatever. Nowadays, it's just like 20 people, right? GamePod, I feel like it's kind of suffering a little bit of the same dilemma, but of course, it's more popular. It's closer to the Bay Area as opposed to CQB City. So that's my main field right now. I'm just going to go there later this year. I think rec is increasing, but everything else is decreasing in my opinion. Like milsim events or other types of events, Speedsoft, is that what you mean? The new AEX is fun, but the HPA days seem to not be too popular. But the normal days were super fun. Oh, awesome, I got to check it out. I'll just bring a pistol, like I said. In Germany, we're always bought out on my home field. That's good. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it. I saw on your video. But after that, you only played Kappa. That's why I asked. Oh, gotcha. No, oh yeah, that's right. Well, I brought it with me to milsim, the Desert Fox event. Super useful, because when you're running something tactical, I had a belt, that holster, boom, the SSP5, one and done. Just clip, 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 clip. Easy, one and done. I mean, I don't know how the economy is in other countries. I don't know how other fields run their entire system to continue to maintain their player base, right? At least here in Northern California, it seems to be a little stagnant. Again, CQB City, GamePod apparently is the biggest CQB indoor field on the West Coast, allegedly. That's where the full auto meme came from, right? All right, let's screw over some goons here. Let's go. How do these guys run? How are you running? Why did I do that? Ah! Ah! You can't jump in there. Sorry, I'm super distracted. I don't have any more decoys. Ah, great. I have like one more stun. Literally, there's two guys that are AFK, and I'm over here just literally just looking so obvious right in front of them. It's stupid. What's up, Michael? What's up, bro? Almost missed a Fern live stream. Man, bro, you don't have to fucking come to my streams every time. I miss you guys. I do want to play. I've seen the NSL, what was it, like Globals that just happened not too long ago. It was fun, super cool. I think in Germany, Speedsoft is getting more hype, but it could just be me who's getting more and more into it. Yeah, honestly, dude, like, we just need a little bit more awareness, some acknowledgement that these things exist. Ah! Hold on, sorry. Ah! sorry, boys. I didn't mean that. This shit, sometimes this shit spooks the fuck out of me. Philippines is hot. They bought all of our demo engines in Taiwan. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude. I forgot his name. I'm terrible right now. Look, again, that's just me coming out of the dentist. I'm not trying to be a dick, or forgetful. Noobsoft. Thank you. Noobsoft is doing a lot. Is doing quite a bit. And I love him for doing that. I want to talk with this man soon. I know it's been about a year since we had our podcast, but I need to get him on the stream at some point. I am stoked to get back out on the field. Dude, like, honestly, what I would want to happen, because every time it seems like when I get out on the field, I get there and then it's fun for like the first session or two, like the first round or whatever. But then, like, literally early on, it just dies out. And then the hype dies out for me. And I don't want that to happen. Normally, when I used to go out to the field every time, like, post-pandemic, right? You just get out, you know, there's only a limited amount of people that can play. You get out there, you play. And it just, the hype just kept going and going and going until, like, the very last minute. And you wanted to keep playing more. That was where I was at. And now it's just like, okay, I kind of want to leave after, like, 2 sessions. That's how I feel with GamePod. Like, they have a whole hour lunch that they stagger after the 2 first rounds, and of course each round is 45 minutes to an hour, so you get 2 hours of gameplay, right? You get a whole hour break, but even after that, like that, during the hour break, I'm just sitting there like, I feel like people are just leaving. I'm gonna dip. I feel bored, and that's what I'm kind of getting. Let me go back. Private sessions are the answer. Yes, I've asked my friends about that too. Like, we are down to do a private session at GamePod and host a tournament there or something, or just host, like, you know, a regular event, and we just kind of have people join or whatever. Stop dancing. Who's doing that? Just catching up with the chat here real quick. I think rec is increasing, but everything else is increasing, in my opinion. I read that earlier. I love the community at CQB City, but I started to hate the layout. Yeah, I kind of hate the layout low-key a little bit. They kind of have it open in some areas, and I wish they could kind of keep it chill. Dude, I'm already 43 minutes in. Holy shnikes. Fields are not providing the interesting experiences anymore. Most objectives are shitty. Dressing on top of TDM and infinite respawns makes player mistakes pointless. Yeah, honestly, the whole elimination factor at Tax City kind of threw me off when I first did that a few years ago, but honestly, it's not that bad if you are decent at it. I saw you said you were downsizing. What guns are you? What guns am I keeping? I think all my guns right here. I just kind of turn on the purple light. Wait, did someone run in front of me? Keeping all the guns right here on the side. I should probably just pay attention to the game. But somebody right here. Got the MTW that's based off the Article 1 SpeedQB edition. I have my old silver high kappa. That's the Poison DF slide. I have the new Speedsoft build that I did. That was under $7. That's my budget build. I have the ARC Air Sports rifle, of course. Thanks to the wonderful guys at ARC Air Sports, Mech Labs, and of course John himself. He's a great motherfucker. Dude, that's what I like about ARC Air Sports, because they have support. They'll work with you. they'll talk with you, and then they have little videos to kind of show you how to set up your gun. What? Who else does that? Nobody, bro. And I got my MCX, my 6-hour MCX, which I am going to use probably this weekend, and then sell it probably on Hop Up. But I will post it on my story, like I'm doing currently with the Vorpal Bunny that I have. I have one other high kappa. That's the gold match. I still need to do a video on that. But again, it's like the low player base is kind of discouraging me from going out to the field right now. So I mean, that's why you haven't really seen too much gameplay content from me. I do want to get out there, believe me. But like I've mentioned, you get out there and it gets boring after like a few sessions. It's like kind of waste of time. I'm going home. And then I have my shotgun down here. Those are my main rifles. Oh, I have like 2 snipers too, which I still got to do the review on the novice sniper that they sent me, the SSR 10. And then I have my striker amoeba, or my amoeba Ares striker 2, fully built out. I love the thing to death. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. Am I live still? I guess I am still live. I see that on my computer. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I'm again distracted, dude. Like, this is what happens when I'm already into my coffee. All right, 10 seconds. I can listen out to the guy here. See if we can find this dude. He's gonna be in here. He's got to be in here. We got it. Oh, right there. There we go. We got it. That's game, son. All right. I remember the last time I played with you there was literally like 20 people there at CQB City, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I love going to CQB City, and it's kind of like, do I want to make that 1.5-hour drive to Stockton or that 2-hour drive to SCA? I mean, I got to make it worth my while, right? We need the chat to be narrated every 5 seconds so Fern doesn't look so often. I need a bot to read off the stuff for me. Okay, of course, you guys, we have talked a little bit about, the current state of airsoft. Is it dying in your area? Some of you have given me your opinions. I guess it really depends on the region, right? Of course, that is obvious. What looks like to be thriving, I don't care about this. What looks like to be thriving is absolutely subjective on your area, correct? I mean, right? So, like, to me, it's is it going to be worth my time going out there? If I go to the speed field, are there going to be like 5 to 10 people there, or is it going to be like normal where they say it's going to be like, 20 people are going to be there? And is it going to be consistent? I miss the old Speedsoft, the Speed Night days when it was CQB City and then transitioning into SCA. Those were probably the best moments I've ever had, and honestly, it's super, super fun. That's when more teams are flourishing. That's when Northern California was flourishing. SpeedQB was there, and of course, conflict of interest with the field owner had prohibited them from continuing hosting events there up until 2022, when we saw a little bit. 2024, we saw a little bit more engagement, but unfortunately, what I thought in the beginning was, more conflicts or not too many people being focused on doing SpeedQB was also due to inflation. Money-wise, people are also focused on the NSL, organizing on, whether it's SpeedQB or both on the field owner or whatever for SCA. That seemed to prohibit them to continue doing anything further. They had to cancel 2 events, or actually 2.5 events, because there was a private event that they were about to host sometime over the summer. It was going from June to August. June, July, August. Boom. June event, canceled. July event, canceled. Rescheduled. August event, it's canceled. Rescheduled. Fortunately, that's where everything was at. And that's why I was like, all right, this is kind of leaving a sour taste in my mouth. I'm going to take a break. Maybe I'll get into paintball. I haven't yet, but we'll see. Bro, it's bad for me because it's a 40-minute drive to AEX and another 2 hours to CQB City. I feel it, bro. Is the Syndicate still doing events in NorCal? No, not at this time. Although they did have some agreement with CQB City, but it doesn't appear that CQB or the owner, chief for CQB City, is interested in attempting to host some of those events, even though they bought the bunkers. But they are, again, this is just them attempting to make their money. That's business. So unfortunately, that's not where we're at. John, wonderful guy that he is spending most of his efforts and time with Arc Air Sports, and I feel like that should be his priority. As great as Syndicate was, I feel like, we probably don't deserve it as much as we keep asking, because we are dwindling down to just the main people who keep the hobby alive, at least in some regard. At my local field on Saturdays, there's like 200 plus people, which is nice. Damn, bro, what's your local field? I want to know. So kind of going out throughout the entire rest of the year. Let's see. At the beginning, we had NSL, and then what did we have? Like I said, Speaky B came back. They hosted one event in May. I was there. It was great. It was dope. But it didn't seem like it was going to be fairly consistent due to low turnout. This also happened in Rhode Island and I think in Miami, which caused Roy to just cancel all the rest of the season for SpeedQB entirely, and he's gonna just maintain his focus in Southern California at Tax City, which is probably the smart move. And again, there's so many factors that go into that, right? You gotta ask yourself, like, well, why aren't there so many people? Well, one, probably not too much awareness. Two, maybe the event prices are a little steep. I don't think that's usually the case with SpeakyB though, and maybe people have other priorities. Of course, school or vacation time. I don't know. Maybe like I've said earlier in the stream, we were doing so well, we were thriving post-pandemic, like the first year or two, and now it's just been so consistently stagnant. There's no interest in it anymore, so people tend to leave. Or life happens, There's such a high turnout when it comes to forming a team, and the uncertainty of whether or not you're going to remain consistent with those guys. Maybe one guy's going to leave for college. Maybe another guy just had a baby or whatever. It happens. Or one guy just got a girlfriend and he's so focused on that and he doesn't want to play, even though he has all the free time and he spent all this money on the gear, but never wants to come back. Like, even though we asked him so many fucking times. Just kidding. But yeah, I think there's just so many things that get into it. It's the uncertainty of it all. And I mean, I used to treat this as like one of my main focuses, of course, because I had the channel, and two, I just wanted to get that itch just out, just keep playing, keep doing my thing, and just get out there, just have fun. Everybody wants to have fun on the Speedsoft field, right? I think most of the speed events were to determine how many of the local teams are still around consistent, and their roadmap for 2025 is still staying in SoCal because of those. Yes, I think that's the initial idea. I know Keegan wanted to come out here. I know CSL, Keegan, for those of you that don't know, the founder of CSL, the competitive Speedsoft League in the East Coast, they're going to come over to the West Coast on specific days. And if you guys end up making it, if you guys end up making it to Southern California for one of the CSL events, I might be down. I think that's in March, but we'll see, because I'm already going to Battle for LA at the end of March, and I might have to skip my anniversary for that. My girl might not be happy. But yeah, so Keegan's gonna come over to the West Coast sometime next year. He's gonna hold 3 events in California, which is gonna be dope. Hope to see it, love to see it. But I'm worried because, just like Speaky B, he also had to cancel an event or two over there on the East Coast, so hopefully that's not the same. I know people are so gung-ho on the NSL out here. It's just something that I don't ever see changing, because people are so invested into the league itself, which I will get into in a bit. But let me catch up with the comments here. There's really only like 2 fields in my area, so I just go to CQB City 99% of the time. There's nobody there ever. Have you ever been to All Patriot? I wanted to check out that field before it gets a little flooded and a little windy, but I want to go there soon just to kind of run some outdoor milsim type games. AO13 is another field that I go to. It's another outdoor field, but that's in Hollister. That's like a 2-hour drive for you, I think, or 3-hour. SXL is growing league in the Midwest. We consistently have 9 teams per event this year, except the one tournament hosted out in the Midwest, but only 4 showed up for that one. Yeah, it happens. Just have more awareness, more just make it accessible for people. If you know if it's a price thing, then work with people on that. Maybe give first teams a discount. Maybe just do something to kind of help the community a little bit. And that's the type of stuff that I don't really see too much, is just compromise with the community. Everything's just a business. Everything is complete business. Ridiculous. I would try speed, but I swear I don't hear any talk about it, but I would love to try it sometime. So with the Speedsoft scene, we don't have it here in the Bay Area. It's not on GamePod, even though we tried to do it, but the owner is just not interested in making that consistent. It seems like we have to be out there, the driving force, to build, the building blocks for the scene to thrive. If the owner's not interested, if it's not making the money, they're not going to keep it alive themselves. So we have to work extra hard to keep that going. And finding a player base. Excuse me. But hopefully, we can get something down. CQB City did have something, but they're not really gung-ho. So the only Speedsoft field is Sac County Airsoft in Elk Grove, and I think that might be a 3-hour drive for you. That's every Saturday, but I don't think it might be worth it anytime soon. Just wait until after the holidays just to check it out. But go from there. I think it's probably worth checking out at least at some point. But you might be better off. I mean, if it's distance for you, you might be better off going to Tax City or Project N1 if that's a little bit more closer to you. Oh, do I know any other fields? Yeah, bro. Check out All Patriot. Like I said, All Patriot or SCA. I think SCA still has some fields available, or at least the recreational setup, but they did get that whole recreational outdoor field shut down by the city recently. I don't know if they built upon it. I don't know if they fixed whatever it was that was going on. I can't think of the word. I'm just, I'm getting stuck on my words here, but hopefully, they can get everything all set up soon. Main issue for Speaky B was timing. They tried to schedule an event too close to the NSL date. Plus, it was July 4th weekend. Yeah. CSL is going to work because of the scheduling. It could work. Hopefully that does well. I feel like another factor, too, is just burnout. I've seen people contribute so much. What just happened? I don't even know what happened. People contribute so much of their time to Speedsoft, right? And whether that's the NSL or just playing a tournament in general. But for me, I got burnt out after 2022. I was a little burnt out. I wanted to chill, especially working with brands that, like AirTac or whatever, that wanted me to go out there and just consistently film, consistently play. I had to let them go because I wanted to kind of take care of myself first. There was nothing wrong with them. I just wanted to kind of leave and just do my own thing. These people outdoors are fucking working on construction are nagging the hell out of me. Outdoor field is soon to open, but we are getting closer. Okay, glad to hear it. How long has it been? Almost to a year, or a little over 10 months. I would love to check out your guys' field sometime. It's going to be interesting what events we'll have in 2025. NSL is a toss-up. Same with Speaky B. Probably just staying in the West. CSL creeping up on the West. Yeah, I'm seeing that, and I'm hoping. I know it's a lot for Keegan to do, and I'm hoping this works out. Maybe we can see some growth out of it. Why not? Why is AirTac so expensive? I don't know, bro. Ask them. They overcharge. I mean, any brand will do that to get a profit, right? That's usually the thing. But I think they're decreasing their prices. I have noticed. I was looking at their uppers the other day, and not just because they had a sale, but because normally their upper receiver. In my hand, I have the OG Speaky B carbon upper that they did. I kept this one because I love Speaky B and I support them. And also, this was the first one that Hudson had given me when I first started working with him. So I kind of kept this as as a memento. But Alvin's a guy based out of Elk Grove or SCA area. He makes his own carbon uppers for $80, or if you want the cuts on the side, you can give them to you for $100. He does also do integrated tracers, so you don't have to have this whole wonky ass tracer sticking out. You can have it on the inside, but again, he'll work with you on that depending on what. If you're local only, he doesn't have a website yet, but if you're local to Northern California, he'll definitely work with you. I wholeheartedly recommend this guy because he is very consistent, very this dude's for real. He's very patient with you. Whatever you want to work with, he's more than happy to do it for you. I believe he just really has a good passion for creating stuff. Area 48 reopening in a CQB film, bro. I'm happy for the West Coast, but like East Coast is hungry. Georgia, bro. My brother's stationed in Georgia right now. I forgot where he's at specifically, but he's in the Air Force. I might have an excuse to go out there at some point. Hopefully next year. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so that is trying to go into my what I was going to talk about in today's stream. I know I'm like going over an hour. That's fine. I'm probably not going to stop until like maybe 40 minutes from now. I haven't done the stream in a minute, but I love talking with you guys because I got to get everything out there. Like just so many things happening at once. But yeah, I don't know. It's just there's so many brands out there that treat it like a business. Don't bark, Tater. Don't bark. And it's not really much of a dig to some of these brands. I get it. They want to make their money back, spending the time trying to make their whole process grow. You kind of see it with rebranding, right? You got LA Kappa that started off with building high kappas, but now they completely rebranded and they're now selling more stuff than just high kappas. Kind of like what Take One did. They're selling more than just high kappa parts. I'm hoping that's what Blowback Masters is going toward, but I think they're kind of busy with other stuff. Keep the stream going. Yeah, so some of these brands will treat it like a business, and like NSL. Oh damn, man! Like NSL. Like not to throw a dig at NSL. God damn it! Why my rocks, dude? This is gonna be ass, bro. All right, hold on. Check this out. Wha-bam! That's so fucking lame. Okay, we're good. We got this. Get in, bro. Get in, fam. Is he having trouble getting up? You can do it. Ah. All right. Fuck, it died. That's lame. All right. See, I hate having these props because. Oh, you killed me. Okay. Yeah. So, NSL. Again, just a little bit of constructive criticism for everything that's been going on for the past 2 years, at least in the United States. Again, this is nothing against anything that's happening in the European scene because, again, they are thriving. They're making it work. Everything is great, and I'm happy for them. At least something is keeping it alive in the scene. And I was watching the Speedsoft Lounge podcast the other day, one particularly with McSwain. McSwain's a pretty solid player. I like kind of hearing what they always have to say, especially in their version of the world. You kind of hear what they always talk about and how they perceive the scene out there and what they do to make it kind of happen. So it's interesting. But ever since the NSL came back out here, we've had a very strong focus on it, right? So we had teams and players investing their time and money into that. Unfortunately, from what happened for like the first season when NSL had 4 to 5 fields, is now dwindled down to the 2 fields that are now remaining. And whether or not that was conflict of interest on NSL's end or the field owners or whoever they were working with, there's something has happened. Now they are only using SCA, that's on the West Coast, and Extreme Airsoft, which is on the right. Both great, magnificent fields that I still feel like that are fairly consistent and what is the word I'm looking for, where they're more, I guess, notarized, for lack of a better word. But they have been out there for a good minute, but it seems like they are charging more. Less people are playing over time. Typically, when the beginning of the season is introduced, we have a good amount of players and teams that are out there on the field playing. Did we win? No, we lost. That are
spending their time. But of course, the only people that are keeping it consistent are the main 3 teams, I guess, for lack of example. West Coast. West Coast has Tacos, DVS, Savage, DLM. They had Killshot Mafia. I don't know if they're gonna do anything further, but they had some good teams. They had like some people playing, but it seemed like they had an event almost every month throughout the entire year, and I think that's what kind of sways people away from other events. Not that it was Speaky B's fault for, not that it was NSL's fault for Speaky B dying, but it's like the community doesn't seem like they want to do anything different unless it's outside of the realm of the season for NSL, right? Kind of like what Tacos, I'm assuming it's Adam that I'm talking to. Hope you're having a good day, bro, by the way. It kind of explained like CSL could work because it's right before the start of the season for the NSL, which I believe is going to start in March of next year. And they're going to kind of bring it in. They're going to just do the normal thing. But it seems like now we got the most recent controversy that I've kept hearing all over the speed scene right now, at least in NorCal. Again, this is NorCal, is for them to continue hosting events. Jesus Christ. For them to continue hosting events, it was apparent that NSL, they know they're not making any money off the event itself. And I believe that's pretty consistent within the league. Speaky Limited live lives on forever. Yeah, Speaky Limited. Dude, I mean, I want to go to SoCal. So NSL, to keep it alive, they are starting to charge these fields. Oh, what are you guys doing? They're starting to charge these fields to continue to have them hosting their events at these fields, which seems a little far-fetched because you would think that you would want to kind of continue hosting these events no matter what. But I guess the drawback is it's not worth it when you have the actual organizers that are flying from Europe to America. And so it seems like they're thinking, or thought process is, we need to charge these fields if we want to continue the season for the rest of the year, continue having our stream available and ready for these events and everything. And they're gonna go ahead and just go from there. I'm losing my train of thought here because I'm so distracted by the fucking game, but I'm gonna try my best here. That's why I got my second cup of coffee. So NSL for the entire season of this year has been fairly decent. And although I've only played one day out of one event for an entire weekend, it was pretty cool. It was cool. I mean, you got to be really competitive. You got to be fit. You got to be knowledgeable with the whole rule set. But that's something that I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to continue hosting events here and attempt to charge fields money to continue hosting them. You know, again, like I said, you would think that maybe some of these events would continue, or like the NSL would want to kind of be out there. I'm not saying that the organizers need to fly out here on their own dime. No. But continue having the USA section, kind of like what Speaky B did with the Netherlands in the beginning. Of course, Japan, Taiwan. They have people running those events. And then at the end, they would then fly over and kind of just, have a community out there. Yeah, I mean, that literally was the thing. So, hold on. Let me see where I'm at. I gotta go back to live real quick. Okay. So maybe they could just do that. I don't know. Honestly, like, it seems like NSL is doing okay in Europe, but it's like they want to continue to grow in other places like the United States, and I think they're not in any other country right at this moment. I feel like the NSL really needs these fields. There's only 2 fields left. Like, what can they go through? And of course, I'll get to it in a minute because I'm losing my train of thought. But, lol, you good, bro? Even the Prince of Nigeria in my emails doesn't ask to send as much money as the NSL does. Yeah, it's wild. So I initially thought, because I heard everything. I heard the rumor at first, like a few months ago, and then talking with the wife of the field owner for SCA, she confirmed it. They said they were still in talks. This was during Global's weekend. This was a few years back when I went. Fuck my keyboard up. My bad. Bro, you good? You hit your head on it or what? There was some talk about them still negotiating that whole concept of pricing and everything. And I was thinking like, damn, like what are they going to basically charge you guys? Is it several $1,000s or is it like less? Like what are they asking for? And then I heard from the grapevine that they attempted to seek out Tax City, and then they were they were going to charge them upwards of $30K or around there, which is absurd. It's insane. Tax City came out and said, nah, fam, we good. And turned them away. And I kind of see that. I kind of see why some fields like Awaken Arena don't want to do any business with NSL. Again, this isn't a dig at the NSL. This is just kind of like the circumstances that have been going on for the past 2 years. I know the owner of the Awaken Arena does not want to do anything with the NSL because, one, it's not profitable, and two, it seems like they just don't want to do any business with them. He's very outspoken about that. Very, very outspoken. NSL will be at SCA. Adam, will be running all events. Prices will stay the same-ish, and we are working with fives and all that. We're trying to make it affordable for the players. But we all need to make money to keep the lights on, which is true, and I see that. I feel like, honestly, Adam, if the rumor of having players ref is true, having the players ref for the same prices or decrease in the prices for the events, I don't know, man. I feel like you guys should honestly just host your own events. Host your own NSL. You guys don't need to be dealing with fives or Bert too much. I understand the NSL is something that you guys had all invested in, but I don't feel like that's the right way to go about it. You guys, okay, Adam, I'm going to say this right now. You have been a big help to Troy. I don't know where Troy would be without you. And that's just me saying that as a professional spectator on the sidelines. Because, look, after what? Before you were there, what was happening to the field? Wasn't the field losing a decent amount of money? And of course, Hold on. I can't move. So acknowledged. You've been helping the field, and of course the rest of your boys, some of the people as well in the community. I know Andy's been kind of there, kind of reffing, but it only seems like it's worth it if you don't have to get the whole community involved like that when it's already such a low player base as it is. I understand refs are low, can't really pay them too well. But it's like, what am I going to be paying all this money for if that would be the case, if that makes sense? NSO just seems to be kind of, I don't know, man. I feel like they know what they should be doing, but it's a business. Tater. People just walking their dog outside. Yeah, it's a business, for sure. But I feel like there should be some factor of community as well, right? There's got to be some consideration for the community. If you're just making a business to kind of just potentially just take advantage of the consumer, then there's no like future in that type of concepts. But again, I'm just being a professional spectator, so I haven't really been there. If I honestly wish if I lived closer to SCA, I would definitely at least have a little bit more devout time in helping try to bring awareness, try to get people to play more and more, hopefully come up with more innovative ideas just to get out there, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's crazy. Like, even some players in Europe have said, like, yeah, NSL is not really, but it's the only thing that's happening. It's trying to fill my void of getting out there to play. That's how I kind of feel. Like, I want to get out there. I want to play. Hard to ride a fine balance between profit and affordability. It is. That is true. That is absolutely true. So it is true. I think with Adam, no, I know you're doing everything you can. It's a process, right? It's a process. I think in the end, it's more like what is going to be worth it to you in the end. Like, are you going to stress yourself out over organizing NSL, or are you gonna like seek more excitement just by kind of working with everyone locally? I understand everyone wants to be very competitive. Everyone wants to get out there. They want to have that, you know, official, just official organization, just to kind of get some recognition into the scene, right? But it's all a process. You gotta pick your apples and oranges and see what works and what makes everyone happy. What avoids burnout? What helps people in the long run with accessibility, affordability, and all other stuff. But I'm pretty sure, you know, you guys will get there at some point. It's just a lot. It's a lot, and I understand it. Especially now with times being tough, and unfortunately the whole country as a whole may not know what's going to happen within the next 4 years with prices and everything. So you already see companies starting to rise and inflate prices in preparation for the upcoming few years, but we'll see what happens. I think, honestly, NSL shouldn't be charging you guys at all. That's just me. I don't think they should be charging you guys at all. And I hope they come to a conclusion where they can just kind of work something out and not screw over the people that have helped them get to where they want to be, right? But we'll see what happens next year. I mean, honestly, allow GoPros. I mean, that would be one thing to kind of, you know, I have yet to edit my video, by the way. I have to edit it, and I have to show it to Fives to get approval before uploading. That was the only way I could ever record at NSL. But I think kind of bringing that awareness to that type of event would definitely bring out more people to like, hey, what's up? I don't know. What's his name said it before? It's not fun to watch unless you know what's going on. Mick Swain on the Speedsoft Lounge podcast explained, hey, my family was watching. I had a lot of people watching throughout the weekend, and people were cheering. And he said his mom called him and explained, hey, are you guys winning? Because they were super confused on how the play is. I mean, that's not just to say it's NSL specifically, but SpeedQB, of course, CSL, anything Speedsoft related, you can't really it's not like it's hard to keep up with. And I could say the same with professional paintball during the NXL. Like, if you don't know what's going on, it's hard to, you know, keep up. Like, all right, who's winning? What's up? So I feel like it's kind of hard to watch in that aspect. Hold on, let me see what else we got going on here. But I know I'm probably just yapping a lot. This is just stuff that's just been on my mind, kind of talking to other people, other players and stuff. Like, I don't know if KSM is going to be around anymore. I heard that was the word. I know some of the players are going to probably join DVS or whatever, but we'll see what happens. And so, oh yeah, okay. So I remember when NSL first came to America. Everybody was happy because at least they had some form of accountability, and that's when they had all the refs there. They were a little bit more organized. There's a ton of people out there. It was great, and they had people just taking people out when they weren't calling it. People were starting to finally realize, like, oh snap, I need to stop shrugging. But it seems like more recently, it seems like it's been fairly lax. There were so many penalties over globals. Crazy. So, you know, it kind of, you know, some people have been saying, like, it kind of gives it a bad look for some of these teams, some of these players. You know, what can we do? I think it's just almost unavoidable at this point. But when it comes to accountability, are some of these organizations afraid to do so, to go to that extreme without hurting the player base? I feel like that's the main concern. Say, you know, you have a few teams playing like SpeedQB or whatever, and like maybe that's consistent throughout the year, and that's consistent maybe from the year prior. If Roy, say if there's 5 teams that join, if Roy were to ban a team for constant penalties for the rest of the season, that's only going to leave you with 4 teams left. Is that going to be worthwhile as a player, as a team, to continue if there's like one less team? Probably not. So they probably see that, and they're probably not going to continue with that. So they're going to be a little lax. I feel like it's not official yet until we can get a growing community. I feel like, and it's going to, again, it's a process. Like, what can you do? What can you really do? ban the player, I think would probably be a good thing. Oh, Adam, if you're still listening, bro, you ever thought about doing memberships for SCA? Because I feel like that could work. Memberships and a gym. Do a membership and a gym, and then do a membership, gym membership, SCA combo. Bro, you know I'll be there in a heartbeat. More, at least 3 times a week. Or sorry, not 3 times a week, 3 times a month. Because currently I'm going there maybe like once every month or every 2 months. But if it's a 2-hour drive just to hit, pump some iron and get a game in, I'm good. There's my cardio. And I'm just lifting weights. It'd be super fun. I'd love to see it. We talked about both, actually. And I appreciate you for still listening to me yap. I'm just out here just talking. But yeah, no, I saw Project Anyone was doing that. I'm not sure how they're still maintaining that now. Not that it's not a moneymaker, but I'm wondering how that works, because I haven't. It seems like everyone that's been there loves it. I haven't stepped into it. Like, I haven't been to N1. Oh snap! Why am I this? I haven't stepped into N1 in like a hot minute. I think it's been about a year. Take me up. Ugh. Let's do this. I don't think I'm gonna live, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. Membership for sure. Like, if you had incentives for points, like, oh, bro, you checked in, or oh, like, I don't know, you have this many amount of points, you could do a free game, or if you bring a buddy, the first time will be free. I mean, that's something to consider. Maybe trying to get more people in, especially during the holidays, Black Friday sales. Buy one game, get your next game free. Kind of do like what CQB City does is you buy 10 games and they give you one free game, which I feel like is so long, but they should do like 5 to 7 games purchased and then you can get a free game. Love you, bro. You keep it real no matter what. I love you too, man. I know you're working hard, and I hope, we can see this process thrive over time. I think ever since I first started, it's definitely changed my perspective on how I interpret things from what other people do, what brands do, how the community has gotten to where everything is at now. It's like, okay, cool. You got to take it little by little, work on what matters most, and then we'll deal with the rest over time, right? It's the process. That's it. You got to trust the process. I was going to say, like, did I do a decoy? Because I can't see through myself. They have not spotted me yet. I love doing these little hidey spots. Literally, when I'm just, like, on the side, like, that guy just walked past me. Nobody's ever going to look at you when you're on the side of a building. Oh, my God, I see somebody. He did not see me. He did not see me. No way, bro. No way. No way. No way. I gotta see that. Hold on. Chat, let's get the replay. Oh, man. Dude, I just want to get back out there and just start playing again. I just want to have that same feeling that I've had consistently throughout the first 2.5 years of playing. I feel like the vibe has kind of changed just a bit, I think, with the Speedsoft scene in Northern California, because we got NSL. Players are focused. Players are determined to win and practice. And I think that causes a mood shift in, like, we play to win rather than play to fun or play to have fun. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe that's just what I'm seeing when it comes to the actual tournaments or whatever. I don't know. It is a business. And I know some players, are like McSwain on the Speedsoft Lounge, has voiced his opinions on that, and I agree. I feel like there are some steps that the NSL can take that could definitely change a little bit of the aspect of the league. But for what works for them, it's what makes them money. So they don't have a need to change it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Speed, are you still here? Bro just typed on the thing. But no, I want to get back. I want to get back into airsoft. Oh, dude, I'm, like, this live thing is just so far behind for me. Okay, there we go. It's like 10 seconds behind. I'm gonna take this game seriously. Let's do it. They're probably gonna be hiding right behind me. Watch, or like, there's one that's just gonna hover right inside me or something. I got my MTW build. I still want to keep doing that. I love the MTW. And if you haven't gotten an MTW, what are you doing? I was a non-believer a year ago, but my friends have a bad influence over me, and they're like, buy that shit now. Whether that's an Article 1 or a full-fledged MTW, you can just build it however you want. And yeah, I did. I got an Article 1 Speakeasy edition, built my custom MTW. I'm still waiting for my pistol grip. I don't even know if it was purchased yet. And the MTW has been fairly consistent. It shoots ropes. It's awesome. If you guys play rec or anything. Let me see. Nope, I don't see anybody out here. Damn. And it could just be any of these fucking... MTW is so good. James, yeah, dude. Are you running a MTW 9 or just a regular MTW? I want to get an MTW 9 at some point, for sure, before Battle for LA. That'll be my second main build. I used to hate HPA lines, like running with a backpack and a tank and everything. I used to hate that so much, and I would love my KWA just because it was just a basic AEG. But now, I love the MTW because it's fairly consistent. Get out of my way. Tater, no. Yeah, I want to do the Lion Claws event at the Nevada field, but if it's just AG only, I'm gonna be like, that's lame. I'll probably just buy like another SG1, keep it like that, and then just build up on it little by little. I like the MCX, but it's I lost my hype for it at least 6 months in after getting it. And I've only fielded it like once. I already installed the Gate Titan in it, but I'll just have to get there at some point. SSG1. SSG1 is a nice gun. I can't believe I bought 3 of those in 1 year. That guy looks suspicious. This guy right here. This guy's suspicious. Fuck. Let me reload. Hoo-yah! Nope. Damn, fooled me. Sometimes people just jump off the ledge and they hide here midair. I would do that. Let's see. Hold on. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But dead. Lion Claws in the prison is a waste of money. Really? What? What makes you say that? Interesting, interesting. Keeper, I need to get you on another stream at some point soon, man, because I know you got some tea from your most recent events. My man. I think the coffee's wearing off on me a little bit. Oh, is he in here? Or is he down here? Someone running here? Oh, got him. Got him. Dude, I hate this game so fucking much because I got chat banned like literally a first day. I had a 3-day suspension. And then because I said ass to somebody, the fucking Call of Duty will pick that up and ban you for whatever reason. Doesn't matter if you're in a private party or from a regular lobby, bot lobby, doesn't matter. it'll give you that 2-week suspension, and I'm still on my 2-week suspension. I can't even type. I can't communicate to my teammates. It's horrendous. Venue doesn't look that fun. Super limited on player capacity. Basically, it's like based. It's open space. Oh, nice. Can I run? Like, hello? It's open space in tight quarters. Dog, it's a prison. Your oldest is G1 is what inspired me to make my modern take on the meta style Speedsoft gun, but in AG form. Super nice, bro. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. Guaranteed no one's going to find me here. I'm out of coffee, too, so I don't know how long this is going to be kept up for. Damn, I'm an hour 30. I haven't streamed this long in a minute. Oh, look, they're bringing the stupid... What time is it? Is it already almost 4? It's 3:30. Looks like they're... Oh. They're doing some weird-ass construction outside. They blocked... They're forcing us to not park on our street for 2 weeks. It's super inconvenient. I need an ARP 556 handguard so bad. I thought I gave you one. I still gotta check. I think... I'm not sure if I still have one. The saving grace is people saying, well, at least I got to play at a prison. Same issue that Op High Tide had, the battleship. Gotta bounce out. Take care of my guy and see you soon. Let's make airsoft fun again. Dude, that's the slogan. Let's make it fun again. All right, Adam, take it easy, bro. Stay safe out there, man. Yeah, I don't know, and I'm probably gonna end the stream here in like 5-10 minutes. But again, thank you for everyone for joining. I know it's been quite interesting. Just me kind of being very sidetracked playing this game, drinking 2 cups of coffee, coming out of the dentist. I do want to make more content, like playing airsoft in your 30s or some shit like that. Playing Speedsoft in your 30s. Those are 2 contents ideas that nobody's gotten to yet. Playing airsoft in your 30s, because what is the player base? Mostly grown-ass men playing with toy guns that have money. Blah, 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 blah. No, it's literally. Jokes aside, I mean, I feel like that can definitely help people, because they all come in all shapes and sizes. Not everyone's fit, so how are you going to manage that? And dude, I'm super hungry. Again, I haven't really eaten this morning, so I'm kind of going off. Oh, Tater. Watch, as soon as I said I was going to end my stream, people start bouncing. That's all right. I'm just going to win this round real quick for the boys. If you guys ever play prop hunt, literally, these are like the best spots. This is one of my favorite spots. Nobody ever sees me. It helps if you're a cabinet, so it matches the color of the wall, or a vent. It hella helps. But this is it. Oh, damn, that guy's fucking zooted on the excavator there. Holy shit, I'm just watching outside the construction. Dude's fucking doing donuts. What are they digging up, though? Looks like they work for the city of Mountain View or something. They ain't gonna find me. I'm literally last 2 alive. And this guy just in this building, he's trying to look for me. I can see him on the radar there. Oh shit. Somebody's right there. Oh no. You're an idiot, bro. Oh, look. Bro's right here. This other dude's over here too. He ain't gonna get me. What you gonna do? Oh, gotta get my hoodie on for this. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna make it. Should I jump? Nah. If I jump right now, they're gonna get me for sure. What's good? I'm out here mainlining milsim West. What, bro? make Milsim West fun again. I'm just here. I feel like I low-key want to install these parts onto my build, but I realized Mac doesn't really give you a screw to keep everything in place, which is lame. I might have some stuff that I can kind of put on, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, this guy's going ham. Actually, I'm gonna leave this. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I think I'm gonna bounce out here in just a moment. But again, you guys have been great. I really do appreciate you guys for listening to me yap for about an hour and 35 minutes and 43 seconds. It's been great. I'm gonna try and come up with another video at least by Monday. No new content over the weekend. I know my schedule for uploading has been kind of wonky the past few weeks, and I've been noticing that in demographics or the statistics. But I will definitely come out with some content, especially with that ARC Air Sports review. I know some of you guys have been asking about that ever since I first got it a year ago. Again, shout out to ARC Air Sports, John, Mech Labs, and everyone else that is making it happen out there, because it's pretty much innovation that we're like not really seeing out there. But I hope with the current state of where Speedsoft is at right now, I hope that is not going to get in the way of screwing with, getting the ARC Air Sports rifle out there. It's a great system. And if I were any of you guys, I'd definitely recommend it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, thank you, boys. Thank you again. I really appreciate all of you guys, and I hope you guys stay safe. Get out there, have fun.